what am I going to do now is I'm going to talk about some of the important topics related to our career. That is GATE examination. GATE examination is a very popular examination across the country. There are more than 10 lakh aspirants who take up this test. Today I am going to guide you on why to take GATE. Then I am going to talk about how to crack GATE examination. Then I will talk about different courses of the GATE Academy that will help you crack GATE. And the most important part is how we help students for placements. So the entire drama, entire hard work to crack GATE is ultimately to get a good job. So placement becomes a very important factor for all of us. So we will connect GATE with placements, and I'll exactly guide you how to connect your GATE score with getting placements in industries. Now, the first thing is, before we get into detail, is I want to talk about myself. Who am I? My name is Nitin. I am one of the directors of this academy, founder directors. I guide student, I mentor student for GATE examination. But what is my background? This background is going to help you, it's going to give you a lot of confidence as to what kind of students can crack GATE. The first thing that happened with me was my 12th standard results. I was not able to do great in my 12th. This is my 10th standard marks card, and this is my 12th standard marks card. You can see here that in 1994 I did my 10th, and in 1997 I did my 12th standard. So my 12th standard was not good. I failed in 12th because my basics was not great. I failed in mathematics and physics, which is supposed to be one of the most important subject when you're taking up 12th standard. Then what happened? I got admission into an engineering college. And finally I finished my degree in 4 years. And this is my marks card. I am the first batch of BTU. I finished my BTU is a university in Karnataka. So I finished my B from Malnad College of Engineering, Hassan, and I was not able to perform really well. I have zoomed out here my degree. This is a second class degree from BTU. So what was the aggregate marks? The aggregate marks was 58%. So what happens is when you don't do well in your engineering, you are not allowed anywhere close to the placement cell. You should not be near to the placement cell, because for placement the minimum eligibility criteria is 60%. I was not having that. So what I did is, somebody suggested me to take up GATE examination. So I took up GATE examination in the year 2004, and I was fortunate enough to get an All India rank of 9 in GATE. This is my GATE scorecard. I got a percentile of 99.81 and my All India rank was 9 in GATE. So what was there any magic, or was there any was this a luck? How can a 12th failed candidate getting below 60% marks in engineering get an All India 9th rank? And then getting this rank, after getting a 9th rank across the country, I got admission into IISc Bangalore, and I did my masters from Indian Institute of Science. This is my degree. This is my master's degree that I did from IISc Bangalore. So what is the story? The story is simple. The story is a weak candidate, a candidate who is not great in studies, a candidate who is not very good in basics, is also able to crack GATE examination. Is GATE so easy? Or there was some strategy, or there was some science in my preparation I'm going to share you all the tricks of the game today, and I'm going to guide you in a right direction as to how to crack GATE. Keep in mind one thing through this entire session, that GATE is very much possible to crack even if you have not done great in your engineering or in your 12th. But there has to follow some rules of the game. The rules of the game is very simple. There are certain steps that you need to follow during your preparation. Of course you need guidance. Of course you need good guidance from good faculties. You need good guidance in terms of good material. And finally, if you are able to run in that direction, the direction in which I am going to show you now, you are definitely going to crack the GATE examination. Before we get into the method and the science of preparation for GATE, I want to talk about some of the most important reasons why people take up GATE. Now, GATE has become very popular because of three major reasons. The number one reason is PSU jobs. I'm sure all of you know this. Public sector unit companies are recruiting students through GATE examination. What is the meaning of this statement? The meaning of this statement is, if you have a GATE score in your hand, using this GATE score, you have to apply to different public sector unit companies, and look, based on your GATE score, companies are going to call you for interview. If you clear the interview, you are going to get the job. This is what is the process, this is what is the method to apply. Now, what is this 40? 40 means there are 40 companies right now who are recruiting through GATE. There are 40 public sector unit companies who have announced that they are going to recruit engineers through GATE. What is this 63? This 63 is the number of companies who are going to recruit through GATE in coming 6 to 7 months. So if you are a GATE 16 aspirant, you will have access to more than 100 companies who are going to recruit through GATE. So more than 100 public sector unit companies are going to recruit through GATE examination. Now, dear students, I am getting a lot of doubts here. Don't worry, I am going to answer all your queries. Need not worry. Let me finish my session and then I will discuss each and every answer. Right? So have patience and listen to the points what I am trying to make here. Now, coming back to the point here. So I spoke about 40 companies who are recruiting now, and there are 63 companies who are going to recruit through GATE. So there are more than 100 companies that you will have access if you score well in GATE 16. Let's talk about the salary packages that these public sector unit companies offer. Public sector unit companies pays very well to their engineers. There are some of the public sector companies like Power Grid, they pay 13.4 lakhs per annum. They pay 13.4 lakhs per annum to a fresher. Companies like IOCL, they pay 10.5, BPCL, they pay again 10.5, NALCO 8.86, GAIL, they pay around 6 lakhs. So, what is the point? Point is, government sector companies, public sector unit companies, they pay very well to their fresh engineers. It is much higher than any software private firm. Sorry. So, the moral of this slide is, GATE examination opens up huge amount of opportunity in the domain of public sector unit jobs. All of us knows this. Now, a very important factor here, important point, which not many students know, is GATE score also gives you access in core companies. Core companies means companies which are into pure engineering. They are not, I am not talking about software industry. So core, if you have a GATE score in your hand and you don't want to go for higher education, and you are not getting opportunity into public sector unit companies, that is okay. Still, the GATE score what you have in your hand is not wasted. The GATE score is going to help you to get jobs into private sector companies as well. How is it going to help and why is it going to help? Now let us understand that what is GATE examination? GATE examination is a graduate aptitude test in engineering. It's an aptitude test. It's an aptitude test in engineering. It's a test which tests your ability. It's an exam which tests your ability to apply logic in engineering. That is what is GATE. And once you qualify this examination, companies, private sector core companies understand the importance of a person who has qualified GATE. So, excuse me, so they prefer GATE candidates over even a university topper. For example, if you have qualified GATE and there is another candidate who is the topper of the university, companies would still prefer candidates who have qualified GATE. Why? Because their ability to apply logic is excellent. So even if you have low GATE score, I have written here, low GATE score. Even if you have a low GATE score, your chances to get job is huge. Your chances to get job in private sector company is huge. I've listed down some of the companies who prefer candidates who have qualified GATE, like Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley here. I have Daimler, Juniper, Airbus, Caterpillar, TI, Texas Instruments, ETM. There are a lot of companies who prefer students who have qualified GATE over their marks, university marks. So that is advantage number 2. GATE examination is traditionally known for getting admission into M.Tech, MS and PhDs. That is what is the GATE paper. That is what is the advantage of GATE. So you can get admission into ME, M.Tech and MS programs. Now before we talk about number of seats and what is the stipend, I want to first talk about what is the advantage, why a person should go for higher education. Excuse me. Number 1, the salary that you get after coming out from a good institute, from an institute like IIT, IISc or NIT, the salary that you get is very high. Now, everybody who does M.Tech, the kind of job they get, the nature of job that they get is into the core sector. After doing engineering, you will get opportunity into what? Into say software industry. 80% of the students, they get into software industry. But if you have a GATE score, your chances to get into the core jobs is very high. So, it is highly advisable that if you have no financial constraint at home, you should definitely go for higher studies because of 2 major reasons. One is higher salary and another one is a core jobs. There are other advantages as well, like the jobs which people get after M.Tech are generally recession free. Now to do M.Tech, do you have to depend on your parents? You don't have to depend on your parents. Why? Because government pays you to study. These days, every GATE qualified candidate gets a stipend of 12,400 rupees per month. The stipend has increased. Previously, my time it was 5,000 rupees per month. Then, till 1 year before it was around 8,000 rupees per month. And now government has suddenly increased it to 12,400 rupees per month. So I want you people to exploit this information. I want you people to exploit this advantage. What is the advantage? you qualify GATE, you get into M.Tech, you don't have to ask a single penny from your parents. Why? Because you are getting a stipend of 12,400 rupees. Now, PhDs. People have a wrong notion that you can get into PhD only after doing M.Tech. It is not true. You can get into PhD even if you have done your engineering, but you need to have a good GATE score. A good GATE score, if you have, you can get into PhD and you will get a stipend of 22,000 rupees per month. So a PhD candidate gets a stipend of 22,000 rupees per month. PhD is a 4 to 5 years course. And you can do PhD directly after your B. There are more than 10,000 seats available across the country in masters. More than 10,000 seats are there. So, again, it's a huge opportunity for all the people, all the students who have qualified GATE. So, the three major advantages of GATE is, number one, public sector unit jobs. You get a GATE score, you have access to 40 companies right now, and in future you will see in 6 months more than 60 companies are going to join. Number two, you have access to private sector companies, core companies, even if you have low GATE score. Number three, you have access or opportunity to get into IITs, ISCs and NITs or any private or government college for doing masters. And while doing masters, you will get a stipend of 12,400 rupees per month. So these are the major reasons what makes GATE so popular across the country. GATE is one of the most popular examination in this country at this stage. To do M.Tech, these are some good institutes like IISc Bangalore is the number one institute. IIT Delhi, Bombay, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, Guwahati, Roorkee, NITs, Trichy, Warangal, Surathkal, there are 26 NITs. University colleges like IIT BHU, BITS Pilani, there are a lot of other institutes like IIIT Hyderabad, TIFR, lot of good institutes are there. Lot of good institutes are there who accept GATE score, and that is one of the most prestigious institutes to be in. Now let's discuss about GATE paper. Let's discuss about GATE paper. I was very lucky when I was taking up GATE. During my time in 2004, GATE was of 150 marks. Now the pattern has changed. The pattern is now it's a 100 marks paper. It's a 100 marks paper, there are 65 questions and you will get 3 hours to finish the paper. 3 hours to finish the paper. Don't worry, time is not a constraint. 3 hours is good enough for you to score good marks in GATE. What is the pattern of the examination? There are two types of questions asked. One is a multiple choice question, MCQ, and the other one is the fill in the blank type of a question. Multiple choice question, 50% of the questions is multiple choice question and 50% of the question is fill in the blank type of a question. Fill in the blank type of a question doesn't have any negative marking. Fill in the blank type of a question doesn't have any negative marking. So even if you write your name, they are not going to give you any negative marking. Now, in the multiple choice question, negative marking is there. Negative marking is there. So if you mark the wrong bubble, they will deduct marks. They will deduct your 30% of the marks. So it is highly dangerous to guess questions in GATE, especially in the multiple choice question. Now, GATE question paper is simple. It's objective, 50% multiple choice question and 50% fill in the blank question. Now the most important part here is how to prepare for GATE. How to prepare for GATE examination. GATE examination, number one thing that you should keep in your mind. See, I have been very lucky. I have met a lot of toppers at IISc Bangalore and I have asked everybody, please guide me. I want to teach my children how to qualify GATE. and everybody had a different input. Every gate topper had a different input, but there was something which was very common in all of them. There are some points which were common among all the students. And what were those points? These are those points. And I want you people to be very, very clear in these points. I want you people to understand these points very well. So the number one point is, choose your subjects. Choose your subject. There are more than 10 subjects for every stream. Electronics has 10 subjects, electrical has 10 subjects, and mechanical has 11 subjects, computer science has around 10 subjects, civil has around 9 to 12 subjects. So every engineering stream has around 10 subjects. I don't want you people to prepare for all the subjects. I don't want you people to prepare for all the subjects. I don't want you people to finish 100% of the syllabus in GATE. No, it is not required. Rather, I would say it is harmful for health. Now, let me tell you that why it is very important to do a selective study. If you see any subject, if you see any stream, any branch, every subject is having around 8% to 10% or 12% of the marks. For example, say let me take a subject called network theory. In network theory in electronics, network theory comes for around 10 marks. In strength of material in mechanical, they come for around 8 marks. In civil, RCC structure, that comes for around 12 marks. In computer science, database management system, DBMS, that comes for around 8 to 12 marks. Now to do this 10 marks or 12 marks for a particular subject, I cannot afford to finish the entire book or the entire subject. I cannot do it because I have pressure of university exams, I have pressure of internal exams. Nobody across the country is able to finish the entire syllabus or all the topics. To score 8 to 12 marks in a particular subject, you need to be good in around 20 to 25 concepts. Only thing is, you should be smart enough in studying only those concepts which are required to study for GATE. See, try to understand. The moral here is, try to understand the point. The moral here is, I want to study only those subjects which are my strength. I will not fight this war on my weakness. I will fight this war on my strength. And what is my strength? My strength will be around 5 subjects. I want you people to be good in 5 subjects. I want you people to be good in 5 subjects. And make sure in those 5 subjects, one subject should be maths. One subject has to be maths. If you are not good in maths, don't fill the form of GATE. If you are not good in maths, don't fill the form of GATE. Now what I mean by good? I mean your basics needs to be good. I mean you should understand what is linear equation. You should understand what is basic probability. You should understand what is vector. You should understand what is quadratic equation. I want you people to be good in basics. That's it. I am talking about 10 standard mathematics. I want you to be good in basic 10 standard maths. Now, study focused content. What is the meaning of this study focused content? Focused content, first I choose my subjects. I chose these 5 subjects. Out of these 5 subjects, I will not study the entire syllabus. I will study only the focused content, the content what is required for GATE. Now let me tell you something. Sitting here, I can guess what is the question that is going to come in GATE 15. It is very easy for me because there is some pattern in GATE. There is something called important topics in GATE. There is something called topics, the concepts that repeat in GATE. Concepts repeat. concepts repeat in GATE, questions don't repeat. For example, I can straight away tell you for electronic students and instrumentation students, a question on operational amplifier where the virtual ground concept will be tested will come. A question for mechanical students on testing their concept on static and dynamic friction will definitely come. A question for electrical students where superposition theorem concepts will be tested with 3 or 2 resistors kept in parallel. Now how can I guess these things? I can guess these things not because I know people at IISc. I can guess these things because the concepts every year repeat. So I want you people to exactly put your energy only on the concepts which are repeated in GATE, not on any topic. Don't pick any topic and start reading. Don't open any book and start reading. You need to study from focused content. Visualization of tough concepts. Visualization of tough concepts. Visualization of tough concepts means what? Visualization of tough concepts means, full screen, means that whatever phenomena, whatever concept you see, whatever phenomena, whatever concept you see, you should be able to see it. You should be able to visualize it. You should be able, then only your concepts will be clear. Then only you will be good in basics. So the more better you are able to visualize, the more probability is there that you will crack the question or you will understand the topic. So make it a habit. Whenever you are reading any topic, whenever you are understanding any topic, I'm sorry, try to visualize it. Now, next mantra is solve quality questions. Solve quality questions. Previous year GATE problems. It is not about the quantity of questions that you solve. It is about the quality of questions that you solve. You should not just pick any question and start solving. You should solve the correct set of problems which are going to help you build your concepts. And which are those best set of problems? The best set of problem is previous year GATE problems. Previous year GATE problems. The previous year GATE problems needs to be solved for sure. You select your 5 topics, one of them should be maths, read focused content, try to visualize concept, and from those 5 subjects you have to solve previous year GATE problems. Otherwise you cannot survive in the paper. Next mantra while preparing is guessing is a bad habit. You should never guess while preparing. Now this was one of the key factors of my success. The key factors of my success was during my preparation, I never did any guesswork. I was so confident when I came out of the paper in 2004, I told my friend that out of 150, I will get 83 marks, I told them I will get 85 marks out of 150. This is what I told my friend. And I got 83 marks out of 150. Now why I was able to do it, why I was able to tell my marks is because I never did any kind of guesswork. And why I was not able to do any kind of guesswork in the exam? Because during preparation I never did any kind of a guesswork. So never ever do any kind of guesswork during preparation. Now let me tell you something very honestly. During my preparation, I prepared on self. During my preparation, I was very unfortunate. I didn't know what to study. I didn't have good faculties to guide me. Now during my preparation, what I did is I took 10 days, 15 days or 20 days to understand a question. That is okay. I was a very poor student. You know my resume. You have seen my marks card. I was a very poor student. But I made sure that I am going to take as much time as possible. It is okay. But I am not going to do any guesswork and jump. So I never did any guesswork. I was to take 2 days, 3 days, 4 days to understand a question, it is okay, no problem. Don't panic. It's okay. If you are not able to understand the gate question also, it's okay. But make sure that you understand each and every step of the solution. Make sure you write down your mistakes. You know, you have to do mistakes and you have to write down your mistakes. Do as many mistakes as possible. Do as many mistakes as possible. Make notes of your mistakes. Make notes of your mistakes, because before going to the examination, you should know what mistake you have done in last 7 to 8 months of your preparation. And that is why this notes acted as a very important thing for me before my examination, because I exactly knew what not to repeat in the exam. I never ever repeated any kind of mistake which I did during my preparation. Why? Because I was able to make notes of it. I wrote what all mistakes I did. And the most important factor, I would say, the most important factor in anybody's preparation is you have to start your preparation now. You have to start your preparation today. At t is equal to 0 today, you have to start your preparation. If you have not started your preparation, my dear friends, you are in problem. Entire country is preparing for GATE examination. It's a national level examination. It's an examination where more than 10 lakh students sit. And I honestly think that it is a high time that you start your preparation. Every student who is planning to take up GATE examination in 60 next year has to start his preparation now. Why? Because the preparation there is a pace, there is a speed of preparation. In the beginning, I want you people to spend 4 to 5 hours per week. I don't want you people to spend around 10 or 15 hours per week. No, it is not possible, because you have your colleges, because you have to do assignments, you have to do your internals, you have to take care of your exams. So you cannot afford to prepare, you put so much of time. So I want you people to spend time slowly. And then before starting the preparation, before the GATE examination, 3 months before, you have to increase your speed. So a typical way, a typical method is, in the beginning you go slow, and then when I mean slow, I mean around 4 to 5 hours per week. And then I want you people to spend more time. You know, I would say then your speed should become medium, and that is around 10 hours per week. And then just before exams, around 2 months before exam, 2 months before, I want you people to spend around 25 hours per week. This is what is the typical preparation cycle. You go slow in the beginning, and then you start increasing the hours per week to 10, and then slowly you start spending around 25 hours per week 2 months before the exam. If you don't start your preparation now, then what will happen is you will not be able to understand the concepts, because you need to give yourself time. Everybody prepares with their own pace, and you know that you have to be good in 5 to 6 subjects. So the critical factor, I took around 1 year, 1.5 years, around 1.5 years to prepare. For your information, I did my BE in 2002, and then I got admission in ISC. I took up GATE in 2004. So there was a gap of 2 years. I took around 1.5 years to prepare, because I was not a great student. That is why I say all the third year students, and I also recommend the second year students also to start preparation. But you should go slow in the beginning. You should never be very fast. Remember, it's a relay race. It's a relay race. You cannot afford to run very fast in the first cycle itself. So start slowly, then increase your hours that you spend, and then 2 months before the exam, intensified preparation. So what are the thumb rules? I will select my subject. I will study only focused topics which is required for GATE. I will visualize the concepts. I will solve previous year papers. I will never do any kind of a guesswork during the preparation. And then I will do as many mistakes as possible during preparation, not in the exam, during preparation, and then I will write my mistakes so that I don't repeat those. And the final one, and which is the most important one, I will start my preparation now. If I'm serious, if I'm really looking something out of my GATE score, if I really think that I should capitalize on my GATE score, I have to start the preparation now. So, dear students, the game of preparation for GATE is a science, a method to prepare. You should never give a blinder or do a blinder while preparing for the examination. Now, how I am going to help you? How is the GATE Academy going to help you to achieve your goals, to achieve the entire idea of qualifying or getting good marks in GATE is through this live and interactive courses. The kind of session that I am taking now, these are the kind of sessions we take for our GATE programs. We offer 4 things to our students. Remember that you need a mentor to qualify GATE. You can qualify GATE at, preparing, sitting at home, but you need a mentor, you need a guidance to prepare for the examination, because it's a very competitive examination. You need to know what to study, how to study. You need to have a good faculty who can clear your doubts. You need to have right set of test papers to practice. And the most important point is you need GATE qualified candidates to guide you. And belief. If a candidate like me can crack GATE, anybody can crack GATE. This is what is the belief you should have in your mind. So what are the courses that we have? We have GATE classes, we have GATE concept building classes where we talk about basics. You have no good basics, don't worry. This program is specially meant for second year students. This program is specially meant for second year students. This GATE course is for the third year students, very important, and you have to start the preparation now. At least. Other than these 2 programs, we also conduct campus recruitment training. We help you crack your campus placement exams. I will talk about its detail. And one of the most important part is Career Connect. We connect you to the industry. We get industry experts at this studio where I am standing now, who is going to talk to you people every month once. So every month, one expert from the industry like Google, Yahoo, Texas Instruments, or core companies, Airbus, Boeing, people from that background, ISRO, who are going to come and teach you how to crack technical interviews. So these kind of course which is going to connect you to the industry is going to be conducted here on this platform. So we offer 4 things, majorly 4 things: GATE classes, GATE concept building classes, campus recruitment training, and Career Connect program which connects you to the industry. And the most loved program by the students is the placement support. I'm going to talk about that placement support in a short while. So let's discuss how is these programs going to connect and how is these programs going to help you. This is the entire program. The program is, you're going to sit at home like this boy. You're going to sit at home right now the way you're sitting now, and you're going to talk to the faculties. And how are we going to make a difference in your life? Sitting at home, you will see animation classes. What is animation classes? Classes which will help you visualize. We are going to use animations to make sure that you are able to visualize the tough concepts, which is the most critical factor in understanding any principal phenomena or theory in engineering. So, animation classes at your home. You have doubts, you can chat, or you can call the faculties directly and you can talk to them and tell them, sir, I am having this problem. Sir, I am not able to understand what you are teaching now. Sir, can you repeat this topic? You can talk to them. Sir, I am not able to understand this, how this current is flowing. You can talk to them with the very basics and ask them, sir, please explain the basics of this concept what you are teaching. If you don't have a telephone facility, it's okay. You can chat. You can type and chat. And the most important part is, once the class is done, it is recorded. And once it is recorded, it is available to you anytime. You can access the lecture anytime you can. As many number of times you can. Keep listening to the lecture till your concepts are, till you are able to understand the concept. The same class is available. So these are the three major reasons why home gate. Home gate means study, prepare, sitting at home with the help of your PC and a headphone. You can prepare at home. How? By these important tools: animation classes, chat or call, and you can have access to the classroom or the class anytime. Anytime you can come and see your classes. Now I was talking about visualization of the concept. I have got some important basics, some of the animations to make you give a feel how we are going to conduct the animation classes at Bangalore. Animation classes is this. Say this is a diode, this is a power supply, and this is a DC line, DC load. This is the input, AC current. You can see the AC current is going in positive and negative direction. And this is the output. What is happening? When the current is flowing in the negative half cycle, the current will not flow. When the current is flowing in the positive half cycle, electrons are flowing in this direction, hence the direction of the current is this. You can see that in the negative half cycle here, there is no current flowing. But when there is a positive half cycle here, there is a current is flowing. So what is the model? You are able to visualize it. How you are able to visualize the concept. And it is not only in electronics, electrical or instrumentation. It is also available for mechanical students. For example, for mechanical students, I have a 4-stroke engine and I have a 2-stroke engine. A 4-stroke engine, how does it operate? What are the 4 strokes? When does the combustion happen? When does the spark plug work? How does the exhaust goes? What is the difference between a 2-stroke engine and a 4-stroke engine? You are able to visualize the entire concept. How you are able to visualize? Because we use animations to teach students. Why we use animations? Because it will help you see the principle, see the concept. Now, who are the people who are going to teach you? The most powerful thing about this online classes where you study at home, the way you are looking at me, the way you are talking to me, is you have access to the best of the faculty of this country. The best of the faculty. What is the best of the faculty? Simple. The faculties who can teach you basics can go very slow and can show you some animations which will help you understand the concept and solve as many gate problems as possible. So we generally solve all the important last 10 years of questions in the classroom. So who are those people who are going to solve it? These are the faculty panels. People from ISC will come and teach. People from IIT Kanpur, IIT Chennai, they are going to come here and take classes. For whom? For you people who are sitting at home. So sitting at your home, you can have access to the best of the faculties of this country. That is what is the advantage of this platform. You have 10 years plus people who have qualified IES, people who have qualified IES examination, people who are from IIT Delhi, people who are from industry, like Samsung, they are going to come and take classes here. I want you people to study sitting at your home, sitting at your place, from the India's best faculty panel who are going to use animation classes, who are not just going to use board and marker, but are going to use animation classes to teach you, to teach the best of the concepts of engineering. Now, what is the program? The program is very simple. The program is very simple. It's a It's a GATE session that we provide. Try to understand this. We provide classroom sessions, live and interactive. The way we are having the class now. 600 hours of live sessions. You can repeat if you miss your classes. Study material, books. Books are available. For every subject we provide you one book. Now there are 12 to 14 books for every subject. There is a special GATE question bank. I have one of the GATE question banks in my hand here. We provide GATE question banks for every stream. I have a book, network theory book in my hand. So for every subject we provide you one book. 72 online tests. 72 online tests. It is more than sufficient for you to qualify GATE. More than sufficient. If you are able to solve all the questions of this 72 online test, it is more than sufficient. And in this 72 online test, one of the best thing is 12 All India Mock GATE test series. I am very proud to state that the GATE Academy's test series is the best in the country. And I'll tell you why it is the best in the country. It is because more than 25,000 GATE aspirants take this test. Number one. Number two, last year 113 questions matched from our test series to the actual GATE paper. 113 questions. Can you believe this? 113 questions. 113 questions came from our test series in GATE examination. So people who took our test series very honestly and able to solve it properly, they were able to easily qualify the paper. We also provide you some digital content like 200 to 250 hours of video lectures. It's a whiteboard lectures provided to you. You can easily, even if you are not able to see the classes, you are able to access it. Right? So, this is a table which will help you understand that how many questions has matched from our test series, the test series which I was talking about. In electronics, 11 questions matched out of 65. In electrical, 19 questions matched. In case of computer science, there were 25 questions matched. In case of mechanical, there were 30 questions which matched. In case of instrumentation, only 7 questions matched. In case of civil engineering, 21 questions matched. So you can imagine how well we understand the pattern of GATE. How well we understand what to study for GATE. If we are able to guess the questions, our students' chances to qualify GATE is very, very high. Because we only teach those items which are required for GATE. We don't teach anything which is not required for GATE. Right? Now, what is the other program? Campus recruitment training. What do we do in this campus recruitment training? We provide 60 hours of campus recruitment training program in which we talk about general aptitude. We teach you general aptitude, plus we also teach you interview skills. People from industry come here and tell you what is expected out of you in engineering. Being an engineering graduate, what is expected out of you in an interview. Because you just qualify GATE, that is not enough. You need help in understanding how to crack the interviews. We exactly help you how to do it by providing you the best people in the studio who can talk to you sitting and you are at home. Career Connect. I told you, we do expert talks every month. Every month we do expert talks. So 10 industry talk is provided to you. 10 industry talk. 1 talk every month. I remember last talk was how to crack PSU interviews. It was done by Mr. Hirian sir, who is a head of Geosatellite division at ISRO. Before that, a session was taken by Manish Vajpayee, who is working in Tata Motors, and he taught people what is the latest trends in engineering. So these are the kind of sessions that we conduct for our students. Very important. During your GATE preparation, you should be, or being in engineering, you should be very much connected to the industry. campus placement. One of the most important thing and one of the most awaited feature of the GATE Academy. We are the only institute in this country who provide you lot of things other than GATE. Number one, as I told you, campus recruitment training. Number two, I told you, Career Connect. And number three, other than GATE program, is campus placement support. It's a free service, my dear friends. It's a free service to our students. What do? We make sure that our GATE qualified candidates are able to apply to the right companies. We only apply to the right companies. We don't take any guarantee of the placement. Please remember, we don't take guarantee of placement. What we do? We actually get you to the right company. Why? Because you are a GATE qualified candidate. So this facility is only available to the person who has qualified GATE, and you should be the GATE Academy candidates. You should be the GATE Academy student. So if you fulfill these two criteria, we will support you in your placement. We focus only core companies. And what is the salary range? The salary range in which we focus is 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs per annum. So the placement support is given to the candidates who are GATE qualified and are the GATE Academy candidates. How do we support them? We put their resumes at the right companies who are looking for GATE qualified candidates, which you don't know. Sitting at your home, sitting at your college, you will not know this information, but we know because we are connected to the industry. So we not only train you for GATE, we not only help you qualify GATE, we not only guide you sitting at your home for cracking GATE, but we also help in your placement. We also connect you to the industry. We also help you in preparing for the campus recruitment training. So the GATE Academy program, the GATE Academy is different from the other academies because we look at the overall perspective, overall agenda, overall growth of our students. We not only prepare them for GATE, but we also help them in getting jobs and utilizing their GATE score. These are success stories. We have been very successful across the country. We have been here since 2009, and this academy is Bangalore based academy, and we have produced some excellent results across the country. We have done, 80 students are there in top 100. Lot of people like Vinod is there, Praveen is there, Bhaskar is there. All these are our students, all India rank holders, and these have done excellent in GATE examination using the GATE Academy facilities. So I request all of you to think about seriously preparing for GATE, just not fill the form, because no magic is going to happen in GATE. If you are looking for getting such kind of result or doing such kind of result, you should have belief and you should follow the strategy what the GATE Academy is guiding you for. And we will exactly help you, exactly guide you how to do it. And whenever you feel low in your life, or whenever you feel that GATE examination is tough, remember me. If a candidate like me who failed in 12th standard, got 60% below marks in engineering, can get All India 9th rank, I am sure everybody sitting here or listening to this session is capable of qualifying GATE. And I have 100% belief that if you really want to qualify GATE, you will easily qualify GATE. But we are there to help you. We will guide you. We will make sure that you get the best of the faculty sitting at your home to learn GATE, understand GATE and crack GATE. Right? So, I will conclude this session now. I hope this session was useful. I hope you have understood how to prepare, when to start your preparation, what kind of books to refer, how animation classes is going to make a difference in your life or in your preparation cycle. So I would like to take some of the questions here. Students, if you have any doubts, please ask questions. I'll be very happy to answer you. So I have one of the question here. Sir, when did you start your preparation? In 3rd year or 4th year? Now let me be very honest, guys. The question is, when did I start preparation? The answer is, when I took around 1 year to prepare for GATE examination. I didn't prepare in the second year or third year, because when I passed out in 2002, after that I sat at home and prepared. I was a very weak student. So I took a lot of time to prepare. That is why I always advise students that you are serious about GATE, start your preparation in third year, and if you are smart, you should start your preparation in second year. But you should not delay a single moment to start your preparation. You should start your preparation now. Second question is there, how many times we can write GATE? You can write GATE infinite number of times. You are eligible to write GATE as many number of times as possible. There is no age limit. There is no arrears and backlogs that matter. GATE score is valid for 3 years. And there is no minimum marks to take up GATE examination. No minimum marks. There is another question is, heard that GATE score is valid to do MS abroad. Is that true? The question is, GATE score is valid to get admissions abroad. Is that news true? The answer is yes. GATE score, with the help of GATE score, you can get admission into 3 countries. There are 3 countries in the world who accept GATE score. Number 1 country is Singapore. Singapore accepts GATE score. Germany accepts GATE score. New Zealand also accepts GATE score. These are the 3 countries which accepts GATE score. You can apply to this country once you have qualified GATE. You don't have to even write TOEFL examination. You can just get a letter from the engineering college stating that your education has been in English. With the help of GATE score, you can attach it and send it. With the application form you have to fill, you will get admission into these 3 countries. And they also pay you stipend. You understand what I'm saying? You will be given scholarship. Why? Why? Because you're taking your admission through GATE. If you take your admission through GRE, if you take, you will not get scholarship. But if you take admission through GATE, you will get scholarship and stipend. Now, there is a candidate who is saying that I am a 2012 pass out. I am preparing for GATE 16. Will there be any problem in admission process and in the recruitment process? No. There is no problem in the admission process. If your age limit is correct and you have minimum marks, then you are also eligible for the public sector unit companies. So there is no problem. Please prepare hard for your GATE examination. There is a question here, how much GATE score is sufficient for getting a core job in government as well as private? Very good question. Keep in mind that for the government sector PSUs, I would suggest you should get marks somewhere around 60 out of 100. If you are interested for private sector, even 30 marks out of 100 will do. We will exactly tell you where to apply. But you have to qualify. To qualify GATE, you need around 25 marks. You need around 25 marks to qualify GATE. So guys, I see a lot of questions here. I would suggest that if you have any further queries, please mail us to info@thegateacademy.com. I will be very, very happy to reply to your queries anytime. The mail ID is info@thegateacademy.com. Let me clearly write here the mail ID. Please note it down for any further doubt. academy.thegateacademy gmail.com. You can mail us your doubts on this and I'll be very, very happy to answer all your queries. But the bottom line is, start your preparation today, study at home, get the best faculties at home, sitting at home, study right content, do as many mistakes as you can during your preparation, no guesswork, and remember me, if I can do GATE, anybody can do GATE, right? Thank you very much, guys. I wish you lots and lots of energy and luck in your life. Thank you. All the best.